What's up, fuckers? What's up? I'm Sam Fountain, or the Winged Assassin, but call me Sam for this video. Today I'll be talking about ancient Mesopotamia, which is in the Middle East, or this area, from 9600 BCE to 2554 BCE. Why? Because this is for an art history project. Yeah, that's my excuse. Anyway, this time era is very important. Why? Because this is where civilization started. This is the groin of humanity. This is where it all comes from. Come think of it, those two rivers actually do look like dick veins. Well, it had to start somewhere. And where does it start? Well, it starts right here in Gobekli and Katahuyuk. I don't know how to pronounce that correctly because these are weird names. What's Gobekli? Gobekli. I don't know how to pronounce it. Well, Gobekli is a religious temple, I think, in the middle of the desert. And it was a religious temple we think because there's like giant pillars there, and they're in a giant circle. It's just in the middle of nowhere. We have no idea why it's there. Then we also have Kato Hayuk, which is the start of a city in 6500 BCE. And this is where we get things going. We got religion going on with like bull horns and such, and dead people underneath cities. And we got like city planning and shit like that. We got like even had like a giant wall of like giant squares next to each other. It's like so crazy. I never thought of seeing that. And that's the start. But here's the thing: there's no pathways or anything. We just walked up everyone's houses on the roof because that's normal. Now we skip over to 4200 BCE, 420 blaze it, to Uruk, which is the first mega city in history, except it's actually not. It's the second one because there's one before it which stole or took its culture and made it better. And right here, we got more complex things. We got politics, we got religion, we got more art, we got more music, we got architecture, and we got the public sex kink. I'm not joking about the last one. They actually did that. Back then, when you're having sex, you're actually making art according to the culture. I'm not joking. But not only that, this is where writing was born and accounting. I mean, we got like tokens, we got various days of envelope, we got this balls thing that writes stuff on it to make sure how much coins in there. Except not coins, or like some clay tablets or clay tiny coins or something. And envelopes, actually like envelopes, except you just shove the thing inside it and heat it up and just send it out to someone and they break it open. I think I like ours better. You don't really break a lot of shit. And having fragments everywhere on the table or in the house. And also, I want to say something about this era. When before I said this, make this video, I always thought that before in ancient history, before we have writing, I always thought that you can't really use modern bias on it because you don't know what it is. And I always thought that once writing was invented, they have a clear explanation on what it is, what the artwork is back then. Turns out I was so wrong about this because there's this religious base that shows a picture of the people of Uruk making a sacrifice or an offering to the goddess. And it looks like that, but there's a writing that says about something about sacred marriage where a king does an offering to the goddess and they are married and wed so that the king has the rightful place to rule over the land. One problem is, and that's what it looks like on this vase right here. Except we don't know if that writing connects to that vase. So we don't really know. And that really blows away my theory because we have this writing. We know what it says, just that we don't know if that connects to the artwork. Like, I was so wrong when I saw this because I thought we got writing, we know what it is. Nope. Well, anyway, now we're going to fast forward to 2900 BCE. And now we got two countries full of city-states that split from north and south. So right here, we're getting more complex titles for rulers. Either your rulers are going to be a war-driven guy or more religious guy. And these guys are more focused on religion than war. But you still have wars, but mostly artwork is mostly religion. I mean, you have these tiny statue people who are admiring the gods and the temples and such. And basically, the whole thing was mostly centered around religion. This whole period was centered around religion. Towards the end of 2334 BCE, war and religion started to get more mixed in artwork. An example is the statue of the vultures, because on one side you see the army of Lagash, one of the armies here is shown destroying the army of Umma, their enemy, with the king of Lagash doing the final kill cam on an Umma soldier in the bottom, going,
お前はもう死んでいる.
Nani the fuck?
and getting the battle royale. On the other side shows Lagash's god with the goddess Inanna. This is the goddess of sex, love, war, that kind of stuff, saying that this war is a religious one, meaning this is the first day of Vault in history. And because of that, we now move over. We got to the Akkadian dynasty. These guys were the ones who actually united the entire place and made it the Akkadian dynasty. And here's the thing: they even copied this dynasty, the Uruks. But here's the thing: even though they copied, they were more driven towards war with their artwork than being religious. I mean, religion is still in there, but it's more like they're placing themselves as gods. I mean, the kings are starting to act like very godlike, and they're more focused on being at war, that stuff. It's so confusing because they're putting more titles on their names as if we're not have enough yet. And honestly, that's about it. That's all we learned so far right now. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope we got a good grade on this. If you like this video, please give it a like so it pops up more recommendations, and also comment and subscribe if you want to see more of this type of videos in the future. I also want to give a good shout out to my friend Goddess Nono, who helped me so much with the other voice acting in this video, as you can tell. Thank you so much. I give her so much credit for that. She does not have a channel or any accounts or social media yet. I'm trying to help her with that. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys later. Have a good time.